Oh my God! I just wrecked.
That car stopped really quick.
Right at the instant she blocks her vision, that truck hits the brakes.
Yeah.
Less than a second.
In this Headway reality check, let's take a moment to talk about distracted driving and the importance of paying attention while you're behind the wheel. After all, attention is one of the key elements of Be Safe, our set of driving safeguards. You probably associate the term distracted driving with driving and texting, but it's actually whenever a driver does any other activity that takes their attention away from the task of driving the vehicle. The Headway crew spent the day in Clearwater, Minnesota, with longtime employee John and his daughter Paige, who just started driving. We asked them their thoughts on distracted driving, both on the job and any other time.
My name is John. I worked here for 22 years now. I've driven a lot of different vehicles, from old 1-ton flatbed with a 5-speed manual, pulling 5th-wheel gooseneck trailers.
My name is Paige, and I go to Tech High School, and I'm a lifeguard at the YMCA. I also teach swim lessons through community education. I've been driving 5 months now. I'm not the best, obviously, because I'm a new driver.
Now let's see what our guests know about distracted driving.
I think distracted driving is becoming a worse problem with the number of people out there on the road, and also the types of devices and the communication we do. There's some major consequences well above and beyond any tickets that a person can get for it.
There are 3 main types of driving distractions. Visual, which is anything that can take your eyes off the road, like looking at your GPS, phone, or radio. Manual, which is anything that takes your hands off the wheel, like holding food or drink. And mental, which is anything that takes your mind off driving, like talking to a passenger or letting your mind drift. Activities that combine all 3 types of distractions are the most dangerous, like texting or attempting work-related tasks. Avoiding all of these distractions is critical. When you're driving, nothing else is as important as fully paying attention. It's an issue we all face. Let's get to know our guests a little better and get their take on safe driving. Who is most likely to drive the speed limit? Who has the most speeding tickets? Who is most likely to text while they're driving? How long do you think it takes for the average driver to quickly check a text? Great job, Paige. We've probably all been guilty of being slightly distracted while driving, even for a few seconds. But did you know that if you're driving 55 miles per hour and read a text, which takes about 4 seconds on average, you've traveled the length of a football field? A lot can happen in that distance.
Pedestrians can step out in front of you. Cars can stop in front of you or slow down and take turns. So you could veer off the side of the road.
On average in the U.S., how many people get injured each year in accidents caused by distracted driving? Actually, in the U.S., over 400,000 are injured and 3,500 killed in distracted driving crashes every year. In our company alone, we had over 4,200 distracted driving video events in just a 6-month period. So how can we maintain our attention while driving? Before you start driving, get organized and think about your route. Do you have passengers? How will you handle incoming calls? Questions like these will help you plan for potential distractions while you're driving. Of course, unexpected distractions can come up, but when they do, pull over and deal with it before you start driving again. We covered how distractions can happen, how frequently and quickly they can happen, and ways to avoid these distractions. So what's the real reason you should pay attention while driving? For this answer, let's turn to Paige.
People shouldn't drive distracted because there are loved ones and people who care about them that they know that they want to come home safe. They want to know that you're safe. I want to know that he's safe at going to work every day. He's gone all day and I want him to come home.
We hope you learned something about distracted driving today and why it's so important to stay disciplined and avoid those distractions.